Hello, Homestead. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please stay standing for a moment of silence. From Homestead Media, this is HHS In Depth.
Right now on HHS In Depth, as we wrap up another school year, we catch up with Dr. Downs to look back at his years in the district after retiring a few weeks back.
Plus, the debate over masks in schools continues, and now members of the community are making their voices heard. Hear why some feel that masks should be optional next school year. Those stories and more straight ahead. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Andre Satlover.
And I'm Ashton Hackman. And Andre, here we are, the final show of the year. We anchored together a few years back, and you're actually wearing the same tie.
I am. Thank you for noticing. It's been a hot minute.
Yeah, well, we found out a few weeks back that Superintendent Dr. Downs was retiring effective immediately instead of December like originally announced. Recently, I got the chance to catch up with Dr. Downs to reflect on his tenure of being the leader of Southwest Allen County Schools and what his future plans include.
Too old. That's better than being bad.
People care about the schools, people care about each other, and it's obvious, and it's fun working on a team when that's going on.
After more than 11 years in the district, Superintendent Dr. Phil Downs has parted ways with Southwest Allen County Schools. For Downs, his career path towards education almost never happened, not until someone close to him noticed how well he interacted with children.
When I was an undergraduate, I started as a history major, and my goal was to either go to law school or grad school. And at the time, I was dating a girl who became my wife, and she noticed that when I was coaching a youth soccer team, how much fun I was having. That's what did it. So it was the how much fun I had coaching that got me onto this path.
Downs took over as superintendent in 2014, and since then, the district has undergone tremendous changes and seen momentous transitions to digital learning, changes that Downs was proud to be a part of.
One of the things I'm really proud of is how well I think we listened to the community and tried to focus our mission around what parents and local businesses, when we talked to them, what they wanted.
Most recently, however, Downs is proud of the work that he and the district has done to keep students learning through the COVID-19 pandemic.
It was very, very difficult, but at the same time, there were a lot of lessons in it that I think are emblematic of what we're trying to do here. But I'm very proud of the job we've done, and we've made it through the year, and it's been great.
Although he may be leaving Sachs, Downs' career in education is not over just yet, as he has taken a position with Trine University. Nevertheless, his years within the district and community will not be forgotten. So you've been here since 2014. You're leaving to take a new position. What are you going to miss most about not being in the district anymore?
Oh, the people. I'll miss the people. It's a great team. People care about each other. They care about education. They want to do what's right, and they're not afraid of hard work, and it's just been a joy working with them. The last 32 years have just been just phenomenal. What I've gotten out of this has been fantastic, and it helped my wife and I raise two great kids and help a community, and I don't second guess it one bit.
We want to thank Dr. Downs for his service and commitment to the children of Southwest Allen County Schools over the past decade and wish him well in his future endeavors.
Recently, at many school board meetings in our area, the debate over students wearing masks while attending schools has been a major topic of discussion.
And now that includes our very own district's school board meeting earlier this week. And now is HHS In Depth reporter Anisha Lalaria with a look at that meeting that took place this week.
This Wednesday, members of the school board held a meeting regarding reports on Homestead's renovation project, a recommendation for adopting stipends due to the pandemic, and the most important topic of the night, a discussion over face masks and their involvement in the next school year. Members of the board heard from many different people, all with contrasting opinions over the topic.
I honestly just wanted to ask the board for us to have a choice to wear masks or not wear masks. We believe that the parents of students should ultimately have a choice and say as to whether or not they have to wear a mask or get vaccinations, and that's what we're asking for. Certainly not trying to impede on anybody else's parental rights.
My main points were let's continue following the science. I'm a proponent of the CDC guidelines, whatever, the situation keeps evolving as the vaccines roll out, as we learn more about masks, as we learn more about the impact of COVID. Every day we have got more information to work with. So let's keep following the science and the recommendations there.
The decision regarding mask wearing the next school year was not voted on at Wednesday's meeting, and the discussion will continue to happen as members of the school board want to hear from more people. Reporting for HHS In Depth, I'm Nisha Lalaria.
All right, thank you, Nisha. If you or your parents are interested in speaking at a future school board meeting over this topic, here is the contact information for all school board members.
When we come back, you'll get a look at the work being done on all of the damaged ceiling tiles. More HHS In Depth is still to come. Stay with us. As well as a look back at our class here at HHS In Depth.
You're watching HHS In Depth with Ashton Hackman and Andre Sentliver.
Welcome back. Lost and found items are located on the tables outside of the discipline office in the 1012 building. See Mrs. Godfrey in discipline for valuable items such as jewelry, keys, electronics, and designer clothes. All items not picked up by the end of the day today will be donated.
Here's a girls soccer summer training update. If you are interested in trying out for the girls soccer team in the fall and want to start training this summer, please go to the athletic office to pick up the information. Information is also available on the athletic website under the team tab option.
To provide the class with the incentive to bring in cans for the Key Club Can Food Drive contest a few months back, Ms. Crawford promised her fifth period students that they could each pie her in the face if they won the contest. Ms. Crawford's class took first place with an average can count of 48.4 cans donated per student. As promised, Ms. Crawford took 12 pies to the face on Tuesday afternoon. Ms. Crawford reports that being pied in the face was not the best experience of her life, but it was well worth it. The Key Club Can Food Drive contest collected an impressive 6,255 pounds of food for Community Harvest Food Bank this year.
If you have any supplies or medications in the clinic, please remember to pick them up by the last day of school, as nothing can be stored in the clinic over the summer.
Any girl interested in running cross country next fall and could not attend yesterday's call-out meeting should contact Coach Wiss or Coach Behrens for information about summer running, physicals, and to share contact information.
An unpleasant sight throughout the building everyone has taken notice of this year are the damaged ceiling tiles due to water leaks. What is being done about the leaks as we get closer to having a new building? HHS In Depth reporter Roland McMillan is in now to tell us all about it.
The Homestead reconstruction project is one of the only things that has affected Homestead just as much, if not more, than COVID-19. One of the many examples of Homestead showing anticipation for the upgrade is the many stains, holes, and occasional drops of water that come from above our heads. Thankfully, these damaged ceiling tiles are no threat, but they've developed some wild stories that many people still remember today.
There was a leak in my ceiling one morning that was not addressed right away, but there was a reason for it. And it filled 2 trash cans full of water, and it wasn't roof related. It ended up being related to a pipe that had burst. It had nothing to do with the actual roof. For the first time, most of the other leaks we've had in my room have been roof related.
While many students have discovered spots both this year and in years past, maintenance is completely aware of what's going on and, of course, how stuff like this actually happens.
It is problems that usually are up on the roof. It can either be a seam or a seal, or it could be a leak around a drain. What we try to do is initially determine why it's regularly coming back. We have a company that we call in to look at the roof. Less frequently, it's a plumbing issue, but we look there first to determine, why it's happened.
As the building continues to age, it's nice to know that the maintenance team will continue to work on the ceiling both over the summer and in the following semesters to the best of their ability.
It was great great. Maintenance came, they fixed it right away, and it did not disrupt my class other than just kids had to move and not sit in that area. But maintenance was really good about coming and fixing it, and same-day service.
Since construction will continue for the next few years, it is possible that you could see certain cases of ceiling damage to be repaired as early as next semester. Reporting for HHS In Depth, I'm Roland McMillan.
Each year on the final episode of HHS In Depth, we always like to look back on the year as well as the career of our graduating seniors.
This year, senior reporter Hadley Mertz brings you a recap of this class and how we were able to still make a show each week, even in the middle of a pandemic.
Well, I've known about this program since I was in middle school, so I knew it was something that I've always wanted to do, especially since from a young age I've always had a passion to go into a field like this. So it was kind of a no-brainer for me to come into this program.
So I remember as an 8th grader, I wanted to do something with the radio or do something with TV. And so I was really focused on that sort of thing. It all just kind of went from there. I really enjoyed watching everything and seeing how the whole production fit together.
The thing HHS In Depth has taught me the most is that it really is like a you can do it kind of thing. I've also learned a lot about working with a team, meeting deadlines, and of course checking my email every day.
I'm just thankful that through HHS In Depth and the radio and TV program, I've been able to make some really valuable relationships and meet new people, and also increase my knowledge and experience with media, whether it be audio and video or, just audio.
I've really learned a lot taking this class. I just got more experience with how, using a camera and working with lighting and audio and all the stuff that I didn't think mattered that much, but now I realize is like a really big part of filmmaking. And
just really the support over these past few years, especially for people who have wanted to help me with the interviews, stuff like that. It's just really helped me keep it going. I'm going to miss that when I'm graduated.
This year was just an epic year when it came to what we do, and that's all because of the seniors and the other students understanding what their role was and what needed to be done on a weekly basis.
It's not just HHS In Depth that's taught me everything about video. It's just the atmosphere about the people there. It's not really a class, more as a group project in the end, because you all work really hard to form a show in the end of the week. So I love HHS In Depth and everything that it's given me, but I think I have to give credit to everybody that has helped me with it. It's not just the class, it's the people that are in it.
Turning to weather now, this week has been absolutely gorgeous.
And it seems like it is going to stick around. Easton Hensley joins us now.
That's right, these past few days have been warm and sunny, and this pleasant weather sticks around into the weekend. The rest of the day will be sunny with a high in the mid-80s and cooling down in the mid-60s overnight. And tomorrow will be mostly sunny with a high in the mid-80s in the afternoon, with Sunday following right on course with Saturday and having a slight chance of rain in the evening. This weekend provides the perfect opportunity to study outside for finals, so make sure you enjoy this pleasant weather.
All right, thank you, Easton. Next in sports, the spring season is winding down with a few teams already scoring postseason wins.
Matt Solfrank will get you caught up with all the latest athletic news when we come back.
Welcome back. I'm Matt Solfrank. With the school year winding down, many spring sports teams are getting their minds set on the postseason. The baseball team is looking to make a deep run this year. The sectional round starts next week, but first the Spartans are looking to finish the regular season strong. Back on Tuesday, the Spartans hit the road to take on the Blackhawk Christian Braves. Homestead led 10-0 through 4.5 innings and would hold on for the 11-3 win. Cole Elkins got the win on the mound. And on Wednesday night, the Spartans took on the Southside Archers, a preview of next week's sectional quarterfinal matchup between these two teams. Homestead started hot and ended up winning 17-0. Caleb Colpine tied the single-season hit record at Homestead with 52. Jaden Lepper and Carter Matheson hit home runs. Matheson, Griffin Tinkle, and Braden Hardwick combined to throw a shutout. The baseball team's in action for the final time this regular season when they take on 3A number 2 Leo in a doubleheader tomorrow. After that, the Spartans are off until Wednesday when they take on the Southside Archers in a sectional quarterfinal matchup. The Homestead boys golf team competed in the Leo Invitational at Noble Hawk Golf Links on Saturday. Homestead Blue finished in third place, shooting a season-best 307 as a team. Shout out to senior Jack Alverson, who shot a team-best 3 over 74. Homestead Gold also competed in the same event and shot a 334 to finish in 7th place. Shout out to senior Justin Hatter, who shot a 5 over 76, as well as freshman Noah Lance with a 6 over 77. In total, 6 Spartans shot in the 70s. This week is the Big Blue Cup, an annual 3-day match play event between Homestead and Carroll. After day 1, Homestead trails 5-0. The Spartans are in action tonight and tomorrow, hoping to make a comeback. Sectional play begins June 4th. The girls' tennis team, ranked 6th in the state, started off the postseason with a dominant 5-0 win over the Wayne Generals on Wednesday night. Olivia Creech, Layla Kelly, and Ellie Cook are singles winners, while doubles winners included teams of Morgan Render and Madison Zitlaw, along with Anna Topmiller and Reagan Zitlaw. The girls' track and field team placed first out of 10 teams on Tuesday night at the sectional at New Haven. The Spartans are next in action on Tuesday when they compete in the regional at Indiana Wesleyan. In softball, the ladies were back in action after an extended period of time off. On Monday, the Spartans lost to Central Noble 10-7. On Wednesday, they picked up a 5-4 win against Angola. Congratulations to senior Lucy Pursley, who signed to continue her athletic and academic career at Danville Area Community College on Tuesday night. The ladies begin postseason play on Monday when they take on Columbia City in the sectional quarterfinals. And in some basketball news, former Homestead grad and standout on the hardwood Brandon Durnell was named the East Noble boys basketball coach earlier this week. Congratulations to Brandon and best of luck leading the Knights next season. That's all for sports so far this week, and with today's show being the last edition of HHS In Depth this school year, here's a look back at the Homestead athletic year. Looking back to the fall season, the volleyball, boys soccer, and girls soccer teams all captured a sectional championship. The boys tennis team had a great year, winning sectional, regional, and semi-state titles, and ended the season ranked 5th in the state. The girls cross-country team made it to state as a team, finishing in 16th place. Congrats ladies on a great season. The boys cross-country team also had a great season. Junior Ethan Bates finished 18th overall in the state title. The Spartan football team won the SAC for the second straight season, going 8-1 with big wins over Bishop Dwenger and Carroll. The team also won a sectional championship, knocking off the Warsaw Tigers 30-22 back in November. The girls golf team finished runner-up at state, just 3 strokes behind winner Evansville North. Congratulations to the Lady Spartans on another amazing season. And now onto the winter sports. The gymnastics team had a record-breaking season, winning sectional and regional titles on their way to a second-place finish at state. The wrestling team also competed hard all season, as they were one of 4 teams that made it out of their sectional. Both swimming teams fared well at the state championship, as the boys team finished 9th and the girls finished 6th. The girls basketball team had a solid season, playing one of the most difficult schedules in the state. The Spartans had many big wins, including rallying from down 15 points at halftime of the sectional championship to beat their rival, the Southside Archers. This is the Spartans' 3rd straight sectional title and 7th in the past 8 seasons. And last but definitely not least, the Homestead boys basketball team had a season to remember. The Spartans finished the regular season 22-0 and had earned the #1 ranking in Indiana in late January. At one point during the season, Homestead was ranked inside the top 15 teams in the United States. Some of the best moments of this year's boys basketball season include huge dunks, some scoring records broken, buzzer beaters, a broken rim, a wedgie, and much more. The Spartans won the Summit Athletic Conference with a perfect 9-0 record, while also winning the sectional championship before falling to the eventual state champion Carmel in the regional round. Homestead ended the season with a 25-1 record and are ranked number 2 in the state in the final computer ratings. Congratulations to the Homestead boys basketball team on one of the best seasons in school history, along with all of the athletic teams here at Homestead for another year with great success. Best of luck to the spring sports teams to continue the Homestead success in the postseason. Get out and support all of the sports teams in action this weekend. Thanks for watching sports this year with Caleb and Ashton, and today with me. Have a great summer, Homestead. Easton has a final check of the weather when we come back.
This is your final installment of Tech Tips, a helpful short series over assisting students and staff through issues in technology. For students, an email came through the other day from Mr. Clark regarding the laptop turn-in policy. In school, students need to make sure to print out the document from the email you received, fill out the information, and place it inside your computer. Then place your charger on top of the laptop and make sure it's wrapped properly. Finally, plug in the charger to the power input for the laptop and give it to your 7th period teacher. For the students at home, the steps are the exact same, except instead of turning it into your 7th grade teacher, you stop by door 26 at one of the following times. Although curbside pickup is not available, masks will be required when entering the school. This information also includes the summer gym students, as they will receive a laptop for summer gym upon their return. Thanks for watching the final episode of Tech Tips. Have a great summer, Homestead.
Both Saturday and Sunday will reach highs in the mid-80s with warm weather, and the rest of the week will follow suit. We'll continue being in the mid-80s until Wednesday, where we'll have a slight dip in the mid-70s, but weather will be dry until Friday, where there is a slight chance of showers.
All right, thank you, Easton, and thank you for watching today.
Before we go today, I would like to say thank you to all of you. Your kind words and comments these last few years have meant the world to me. The friendships and connections that I have made in this program are memories that will always stay with me. And I especially want to give a thank you to Mr. Schenkel and Mr. Dunn. You'll not find a group of mentors more dedicated to helping students succeed, and I'm forever grateful for the impact both of you have had on me. I'm excited to be taking a career in this field and this program, the best in the state, by the way, helped get me to that point. So again, thank you, and guys, what a heck of a year, what a way to go out.
Absolutely. And as we leave today, get a look back at all the funny moments and gags behind the camera that you probably haven't seen.
Thank you again, and have a great summer.
HHS In Depth Blooper Reel 2021!
You know that song? It's like, my bestie and your bestie.
Can we do that at the end?
Yeah. My bestie and your bestie.
So down by the fire.
Let me hit my V oil button.
Processing.
It's still not working.
Air.
Too oily. Cannot scan.
Will this week's warm, sunny weather stick around for the weekend?
Don't do that!
Boy! Strides we have made educationally by adapting to learning during a global pandemic. You want to keep doing that?
Have a great weekend. I know, we did red and green. It's maroon. Okay, well. We made it to the final.
No!
No! One take.
With the robot.
Welcome, Jen. Welcome, Jen Board. Make yourself comfortable.
Next in sports is Dad.
Don't do that.
Tyler, it felt weird to be back for a full week this week.
It sure does, Cora.
I didn't know I had a line after that.
You're getting me. Check 1, 2, 3, 4.
Those are pretty good robot voices. For this
Guys,
segment.
everyone say hi to Caleb.
Hi, Caleb. Oh, y'all, I am too pale for this.
Carly, you say that every time. You're
No, but I'm so white.
Oh, there we go.
It looks like an office scene.
Oh.
Should we act like we're friends? Just kidding.
Act?
I'm just kidding, Andre. I'm just kidding.
I don't know if I'm able to speak. I'm about to scream.
Been there, done that. You should have seen me when I was with Tyler. It was so bad.
Okay. Life was a willow and it bent right to your wind.
Is that a Taylor Swift lyric?
It is.
Of course it is.
Action time.
Seconds away now.
History. I know. It's like
Stories and more straight ahead. Thank you for joining us today for the first ever live show. I'm Ashton Hackman.
Wait.
Where do I put my hands?
On your head.
Nice.
Oh, I've been shaking. I love it when you go crazy. You take. I can't even think of lyrics now. That's what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get about a better set to get on the internet and checking it to me get up, thrift shop, pip shop, walking. A little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious. So everybody needs someone around, but I can't hold you.
Okay, wait, just.
Does my hair look fine?
Both look here.
I should just keep looping. Oop. Oops.
Oop. Oop. You always say that. It's so cute. Oop.
Ow. Next to Mrs. Jones.
Right under.
They're open to any students, however.
Radio and TV classroom. There's a dog out there.
Who brought the haunted tree? It's on the tree.
we're gonna keep all of the 12 count ones.
Yeah.